Yo, welcome back, guys. Today's video is going to be a little different format than what I've used before. I'm going to be using these bullet points that I've written down and just doing a little bit of freestyle. So today's video is about accountability. This is a fault that I'm seeing in more and more of you in my Discord server, and I'm hoping that maybe this video is going to do something to pop your clutch, get you into the next gear. So the first point, ta-da. Most of you are not even accountable to yourselves. You say you're going to do something and you don't follow through. You say, this is something I've got to get into. I've got to get into NoFap. I've got to get off of this porn, off of this stuff I'm doing. And then when things get a little rough and you start getting a little horny or you get a little bit bored, what's the first thing you reach for? And no, I'm not talking dirty about this. You're reaching for PMO. You're relying on your old habits to get you out of that little phase you're in because you feel a little uncomfortable. You don't like the withdrawal process. Boredom is the number one cause of relapse. We say this all the time, and it's true. And all of you fall victim to this. So, the next point is you've got to commit. You have to seriously man up, show some maturity, and decide, are you going to be doing NoFap or are you not going to be doing NoFap? Are you doing NoFap because, a bunch of other guys are doing this, so I want to do it too so I can be part of the club? NoFap's not a club. It's a great opportunity to improve your life, to make the rest of your life better than it is now. So make a decision here and now. Are you going to do NoFap? Are you willing to say, so when things get rough, I'm going to push through these hurdles to improve myself? Can you do that? That's your first step. And it's going to be rough, so you've got to expect that. The next step, once you have committed, is you have to change the way you think. If you're bored, the first thing that's the problem here is that you're not planning out your day. You're just winging it. You're just letting things happen. You should have stuff to do at all times to keep yourself busy. And if you're not doing that, you're setting yourself up for the next relapse. And you can blame it on things like, I was horny, or I saw this awesome girl down the street, or this awesome girl at school, or my friend showed me some porn and I got a taste of it. Okay, none of that is the cause of your problem. Your problem is you. Okay, I know it's hard to hear that, but you've got to realize that the problem is you. Seriously. And until you realize that, and realize that your successes are the result of your own work and your failures are the result of your own inaction, you're never going to move forward. And I've heard people say, with God's help, I will succeed. Well, there's also a thing in the Bible where it says that God helps those who help themselves. So if you're just going to sit waiting for God to make things better for you, or for people to stop triggering you, I'm sorry, you're just going to relapse. That's just the way it works. You have to take responsibility, man up, and own this. And if you can do that, you've got a decent chance of success. The last step is to pour your sexual energy into everything else in your life. Now, that can be going to school. It can be your workout routine. It could be your job, things you do around the house, your interests. Like, are you into painting? Or if you know any coding, are you like making videos, or are you programming something? Something that's going to tie you down and just keep you interested in that. You're going to get dopamine off of that. Are any of you doing any of these things? Are you thinking of anything else that you could be doing? Maybe start your own YouTube channel, start making videos, learn about making videos. I'm still learning. It's been 2 years and I'm still a novice at this. So, I don't know how to say it. You've got to put in the effort. And by taking this energy that you would have put into, choking your chicken, and putting it into something creative, that's where you're going to find success. And then at the end of the day, you're going to suddenly say to yourself, okay, I feel a little tired now, and hey, I didn't PMO today. And I'm perfectly fine. I just want to crash. I'm exhausted. Great, you have a great night's sleep. If you have a plan for the next day, and you should have a plan for the next day, you're going to do the same thing over and over again. So day 2 becomes 3, becomes 4, becomes 5. Guess what? Day 7's a week. Repeat that week. Now you've got 2 weeks done. Do that for the next 2 weeks. You got a month done. Do that for the next month. Now you're at 2 months, then 3 months. And you just start, it's like a snowball. You just start rolling it. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And this is where you're going to find your success. And some of you who have watched my videos before, you may have noticed that I slipped in my 3 pillars of NoFap success in this video. They're all in my bullet points. And they are, pillar number 1 is to commit. Pillar number 2 is to change your mindset. And pillar number 3 is to do sexual energy transmutation. These are things that I repeat over and over and over again. Some of you are probably bored hearing this stuff, but seriously, how do you think I'm on like 1,400 plus days? This is what I have been following. It's something I developed early on just by doing some analysis of what other people are doing. This is why I am where I am now. As of right now, it's September 13th. This October 31st, which is Halloween, at 1 p.m. is the end of my 4th year on NoFap. And 1 second after that is the beginning of my 5th year. So I didn't pop out of a box like this. This took effort. It took research. It took learning. It took collaborating with others and not thinking that, oh, I got this. I can do it on my own. No, NoFap is a group thing. You've got to get together with other NoFappers, whether online, in person. You've got to talk this out. It's going to be embarrassing. You may have to expose stuff about your past you don't want people to know about, but guess what? They're going to feel the same way. And they've all done the same thing. And that's just how you're going to learn and grow. So I hope this video helps some of you. This is the whole point of making NoFap videos, is I want to help all of you out there just become the best men that you possibly can be. So this is how I atone for my past. All the things I did in the past, and those of you who are in my server, you've seen my introduction. You know that I've done some nasty things with PMO in the past. And yeah, it's a little embarrassing. I'm getting over it now. It's been about 2 years since I posted it. But by showing you, hey, guess what? Your server owner is the worst person in this server. I'm hoping that it's going to open the rest of you up to realize that there's hope for all of you too. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, especially comment in the section below. I want to hear your questions. I want to know your insights, your thoughts, your concerns. I want to know all of that stuff because I will answer you. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.